Hello, today let's talk about the epidemiology of communicable disease.
Okay, let's jump into it. Epidemiology of communicable diseases. Communicable diseases are characterized by the existence of living infectious agents. Now, the living infectious agents are not the really main thing. There are other factors that are in communicable disease, which is the host and the environment. This can be illustrated to the agent, which is the effective agent, the host, and the route of transmission. Now, the effective agents can be bacteria, viruses, protozoa, fungi, rickettsia, helminthes, and the rest. For an infectious agent to be able to survive, it needs to do the least of these things. First is to multiply. The infective agent needs to multiply. The second is to emerge from the host. It needs to move from one host to another host. The third one is to reach a new host. The infective agent needs to get to a new host. And the fourth one is to infect the new host. This is the things the infectious agent needs to do to be able to survive. Then we go to reservoir of infection. Reservoir of infection is where the infective agent survives and multiplies. So when we talk about the reservoir of infection, there are three places an infectious agent can multiply and survive. First is in humans, second is in animals, and third place is in non-living things or fomites. Then we move over to the human reservoir. When we talk about the human reservoir, we mostly go to the carriers. These carriers are people that have this infective agent in them without knowing, without showing any sign, but they are capable of transmitting this agent from person to person. There are three types of carriers. The first is the healthy carrier. The healthy carrier doesn't show any sign of diseases, but harbors this infective agent in them. The second one is the incubatory carrier. The incubatory carrier excretes the infective agents during excretion or during incubation period. The third one is the convalescent carrier. The convalescent carrier harbors the infective agents in them. The convalescent carrier have this infective agent in them. They secrete the infective agent over a period of time. They can be a chronic carrier within a short time, or the infective agents can leave their system totally. We now move to the animal reservoir. The animal reservoir is where an infective agent harbors in an animal. These animals can infect humans in three ways. First, it is when the animals are used as food by humans in case of eating an uncooked meat like cow. Human beings can get tuberculosis from eating an uncooked meat, or they can get tuberculosis from eating uncooked pork meat. And secondly is when these animals bite humans. Animals bite humans when a mosquito bites a new host. They can transmit an infective agent, which is the Plasmodium falciparum, which causes malaria to them. And lastly, on the reservoir of infection, we talk about the non-living agents. These are mostly the agents that live free living on the soil, and we talk about the case of tetanus, which affects an open wound in human skin. Then on the last subtopic of the day, which is the route of infection, this is a mechanism or a channel where infective agents move from one person to another. The list of route of transmission includes the contact route of transmission. This can happen directly by touching or coming very close to a person that is infected, or indirectly by the use of object or material, mostly called fomite. The other route of transmission of infection is the penetration of skin. The skin is penetrated by maybe an object, or the case of mosquito bites. Next is the injection, where a human can ingest by contaminated hands or contaminated food into their system, and they can be infected. And that one is the route of infection through the inhalation of airborne infection. And the lastly is placental, where disease or the infective agents can move from the placenta through the mother to the fetus. Okay, we've come to the end of today's section. Remember that our topic was the epidemiology of communicable diseases, and I'm very happy to have had you today. We hope to do this more, and to continue seeing our page, we plead that you like, share, and comment on the section. See you more time, guys. Thank you very much.